we're on first walk of the day. Got Bella with me. She stayed last night. Done a small training session with her already this morning, and yeah, gonna do this walk, feed, another training session, and then walk the other dogs. This is the plan for today. But it's really dodgy weather, it's really windy and lots of showers, which is autumn/winter in Wales, unfortunately. Right now, let's shift your bum. Go on. Oh my goodness, Nala. Shift your bottom. So yeah, now a lot of wind noise, I'm afraid, today's video, because that's what it's like today. When the wind drops, it is t-shirt weather. Go on, shift your bum, banana. And like you're in the sun. But then when the wind picks up or it rains, it's quite chilly. So I've just had a message. Lily's daughter from the first litter is pregnant by Pod. She's a black spot bitch with a patch. I probably say you'd expect a few patches because she's patched. Could be wrong. There's a chance of some livers in there as well. So good news. Mega windy up here. Nala, move. This will do Bella a lot of good. She's quite weak compared to my lot. She doesn't do the walking that my lot do. So this will help gain a bit of strength if she comes with me a couple of times a week. See how little her bum is compared to like pumpkins. There's only like 5 weeks between them. So Bella is absolutely bugging. Lighting is never good in here because it's still quite shaded. You can see down there is where the light is. Sorry, it's me just being like thing about filming qualities. Nala actually hasn't been in the mud today, but I scatter fed them a couple of times and she's put her head under Bellatrix's belly and got a dirty head. It's just dogs, isn't it? So yeah, it's quite a nice walk, and this is quite a nice mix of dogs because the combination I've got don't tend to wind each other up. So what I find is Aria winds Pod and Raven up, and you got a hell of a lot more running, hell of a lot more of a bouncy alert group. But then Jude winds Pod up, but Aria and Jude don't wind each other up. And Dudley, if anybody out of my dogs has a calming influence on the group, it's Dudley. So even having Pod and Aria with me, with Dudley, they're not as wound up. It's quite an interesting thing, really. Sometimes they need a blast, so you bring the runners and the ones that wind each other up out. But then other times you just think, oh, just have a quieter one. And yeah. Nala doesn't wind anybody up, do you? I know. You don't. You're a good girl. She's even got your collar muddy, Nala. Mummy, I could be scatterfed again, you know, Mummy. So naughty, banana. Come on, shift your bums. Nala. Move. Move your bottom. Move your bottom. Come on. Come on. Oh, you're naughty, Banana. You're naughty. Sisters, I'm starving, Mummy. So yeah, Bellatrix is quite like Nanny Nala. And is quite food motivated. And then she's very much like Pod and Aria, who are her dad and her auntie, and loves mud and puddles and all sorts. So I decided to do a voiceover for this section because it was really, really windy, and also the horse dentist was here doing one of the livery's horses. So there's a lot of background noise, and wind noise really annoys me in an audio, so I don't like to add it to this. So basically, I've been for a walk with Bella, which is why she's so dirty. I'd done a little training session with her in the morning before we walked, and then this is me pretty much just rocking her back and forth until she's in a nice stand, and then I move her a little bit, and then I move her back round, and I just keep rocking her back and forth and playing with where she stood and trying to close my hand off until she's in a better spot. So you can see I'm trying to work on her stepping backwards. I've been working on her taking smaller steps forward, smaller steps backwards, so it's easier to keep her or get her in a good position. Because if she just sort of takes 2 or 3 quick steps forward when I only want half a step forward with one leg, she's got to learn to slow down. And then while she's in a good stack, I just keep feeding her. She sort of crept forward there. If you guys think she looks a little bit sore on one of her front legs, I think she is. She's not walked as much as my lot are, and she's not quite as strong as they are, so I think she's just a little bit stiff after the walk. I checked her feet, and there's nothing to see. There's no swellings, no cuts, nothing to really make her sore. It's just, I think she's just a bit muscle sore, a bit muscle tight. As you can see, it didn't stop her working. Here I'm trying to get her to catch a treat. It's actually kibble, which she is rubbish at, but it's, even if she can't catch it, it's teaching her to focus on my hand. So as soon as she starts to focus on my hand, then I get ready to throw it again. You can see the dentist coming there. And it's working with some distractions, and it's a different distraction to normal. So Bella's biggest issue with the stack, one is keeping still once she's in a stack and holding it for a reasonable period of time. But 2 is to stretch out the hind legs. As you can see, they're not far enough back at the minute. And there's me trying to spin her, but she didn't do a very tight spin, but that could be because she's a little bit tight after her walk. She's got the concept of a twist and a spin, as you can see. She just lacked a little bit of finish on it, a little bit of confidence in doing it as quick as my guys do it. There you go. But the more they practice, the more fluidity they get. And then I was trying to see if I could lure her into a bow, which I couldn't. But at least she's following my hands. My hands going to the floor, and she's following it, which is all she really needs to be able to do to get into a good stack. So, yeah, anyway, I'm gonna leave this voice recording here, and yeah, enjoy. You can just see me rocking her back and forth. You can see when I'm rewarding a few times my timing's a bit off, but that's training. That's me learning. You see her front legs are getting good quite quickly, but this hind isn't quite right, and then she steps forward too much. So yeah, the one hind is generally the one to step forward first. But it's all work, it's all progress. I feel like we made positive steps today and building on what we did last time, which is all you can really ask for in training. It doesn't matter how long they take together. Some dogs take longer than others to train, and you know, some dogs pick up certain things really quickly. But yeah, it doesn't matter, that sort of stuff, as long as you feel like you're making progress, which I did. You know, she's more confident walking backwards, more confident following the hand. You know, these are all positive things. So yeah, anyway, I'm gonna leave this here and I shall see you all soon. Bye.